Today we will discuss about some major problems while solving the problems of combinations or and permutations. That problem is for overcounting and undercounting. Now, what is overcounting or undercounting? Actually, while counting the possibilities for a in a certain problem, we very often what we do, we count the same thing more than once. That is we called the overcounting problem. That means we count the same thing more than once, and in some time, what do we do? We don't at all count some possibilities. We count some possibilities and don't count some possibilities. Then the actual result will be less than the outcome would be the less than the actual result. So that is wrong. So now we will see for what reason, for what wrong process, some wrong process, we do the common mistakes of overcounting and undercounting. So now we will see those mistakes by some problems. So now we take a problem, an example, that a king decides to make a new flag for his nation. um, so he decides a he decides the design of his new flag as like this. Suppose this is the design of his new flag, and there are four bands there. One, two, three, four bands are there in the flag, but he he has chosen only three colors. Suppose three colors are, one of this is red, one of them is this green, and one of them is yellow. So these three colors he have chosen. Suppose these three colors he has chosen, and we have to apply these three colors in these four bands. These four bands, in these four bands we will apply only these three colors. So he has ordered the designers to make all possible designs using these three colors in these four bands. So how many different designs will come out, and here he will choose from one of them, but how many designs will come out for this flag? That is the problem we have to solve now. How many colors, how many designs will come out using these three colors in these four bands? We have to apply these three colors in these four bands. So obviously one color would repeat, any one of them would repeat. So how many designs would be there? So we have to find out first that. Now in this problem we will encounter some mistakes while by overcounting or undercounting. Now we will understand that mistake. Now suppose that king has employed two designers to design or to color this flag. So two designers obviously thinks differently. So the first designer, suppose the first designer plans this way. How he plans? Suppose this is the flag. So this is the flag, and what is his planning? His planning is that he would the first designer, what would he do? He would color the first band. In how many ways he can color the first band? In three ways, because three colors are available. So first band in three colors, first band by three colors. Now the second step. Now then he would come to this band, the next band, then the next below band, and he can color this, the second band just below the first band, the second band in how many ways? Two ways. Why? Because one of them is applied to this band, so he must don't he cannot use that color in the second band. He has already used some, suppose he has used already the green color here, so he cannot apply green color here. So if he has applied some color here, so you have to leave that color and choose from the remaining two colors. So he can apply the second band in two ways. Now the third step. In the third step, he comes to the next band, the third band. In third band, what would he do? He can choose the color for the third band in how many ways? In two ways. Why? Because there are two colors applied. One of them, he had two colors in the second band. He had two colors to choose from in the second band, so he has applied one of them, so one color is left. And if he apply the first band color, that will also do, because these two first and third band are not attached to one another. So if he applies the first band color here, that would also do. So here he has two options. So in the third step, he can do it in two ways. Now he comes to the fourth band. Now he comes to the fourth band. Now in how many ways he can use the colors in to color the fourth band? So he has chosen two color in the third band. He has chosen one of the two colors, remaining two colors. So he has now two colors remained. Okay, so one of them he has applied here from the two colors. One of them has been applied in the third band, so two colors are left, so he can choose from two colors. In the fourth band, so fourth step, he can choose from two colors. So two ways he may choose it for the fourth band. Okay, so what we get? So total number of ways are 3 into 2 into 2 into 2, so 24 ways. Now this is the planning of the first designer. Is it okay? What do you think? Is it okay? He has done the right thing or made some mistake anywhere? So this is a since we are here we are discussing about overcounting or undercounting, this should be a case of overcounting or undercounting. You may have perceived that, but where is that mistake, where the overcounting or undercounting has been done here? So that will, now we will see where it has been done, overcounting or undercounting. Now this is a case of overcounting. Why? This is a case of overcounting. Why? Because simply see that, suppose he has chosen by this plan, first designer's plan, he has chosen blue in the first place, in the first band. In the second band, suppose he has chosen yellow, because he has two remaining colors, yellow and red, and he has chosen yellow from that. We have three colors there, namely blue, yellow and red. Suppose blue, yellow and red, three colors are there, so he has chosen for first band blue. in the second band he has chosen yellow. In the third band, since he has chosen blue in the first band, he may choose blue in the third place, because in the third step he has two ways, because y is chosen in the second band, so he has two remaining, b and r, so you may choose b here. Okay, in the fourth band, he has another two colors, because he has chosen blue in the third band, so he has two remaining colors, yellow and red, so he may choose yellow. So here we see that he has chosen four bands like this: blue, yellow. That means only two colors are there, the third color is not present. But king has chosen three colors, and three colors must be there, and another color can be repeated. Another color, when you know any one of them would be repeated. But here you have to keep four colors, you have to keep three colors in this band. So obviously this is a overcounting. So this possibility should not come, but you have counted this possibility. So 24 ways is a inflated result. This is not the actual result. So what would be the actual result? Now before seeing the actual result, we see what the second designer have done. What is his plan? The second designer has done that. The second designer, now come to the second designer. The second designer, this is the flag, suppose first band, second band, third band and fourth band. So this is the flag, and there are four bands there. Now what the second designer have done, he has adopted a different method. What method he has adopted? Uh, he has made a chart of boxes, four boxes like this. This is the first band, this is the second band, this is the third band, and this is the fourth band. Now for the first band, he may choose in three ways, because three colors are there. For that, the second may be chosen in two ways, and he has firstly he supposed that fourth box is not there, only three boxes are there and three colors are there. So first he supposed that no fourth box are there, no fourth box is there, only three boxes are there and three colors. We have three colors. So for the first box he may choose three colors. Now one has been applied, so two are remaining, and for the second box he can choose two colors, and two colors have been applied, so only one single color is remained, and that must be applied in the third box. So if three boxes are there, so this should be the process. That means 3 into the number of ways should be 3, 2, 1. Now what for the fourth box? Now you see that the third box is any color, any one of them, blue, yellow or red has been applied to third box. That color should not come in the fourth box. Why? Because then these two colors would match each other, so we cannot differentiate between two bands. So one color has been applied there, any one of blue, yellow or red. So if we leave that color, two colors would be left to us, so we may color the fourth band in two ways. Why? Because one has been applied to third box, any one of blue, yellow or red. So if blue is applied here, yellow and red are remaining, so you may choose between yellow or red. If you if here yellow is there, then you may choose blue or red for this, blue or red. So in any ways you approach, if this fourth color can be applied two colors. So the fourth box can be applied in two ways. So how many ways are there? 12 ways. So 12 ways are there to apply four bands in such a way that two colors don't come in the attached bands. So this is the way, this is the method for the second designer. Now you tell me what is right here or what is wrong here, because you cannot have two solutions for the same problem. One has been 24 ways and one has been 12 ways. Is it overcounting problem or is it an undercounting problem, or actual solution is different from these two results? Actually, you have already seen that this is a result. We have come to this result by overcounting some possibilities. So this is a overcounting result. It is obvious. Now this is the right way of applying four colors in the three colors in the four bands. So the right way should be second designer's method. So this is the right way, and you see why this was the overcounting problem. So this is the right answer and this is the wrong answer. Now we take another example, very interesting example actually, which would be a typical problem for overcounting. What is that? Suppose there are two men and two ladies are there. Two men and two ladies are there, and you have to choose a couple from them. That means you have to give they want to marry each other. So in how many ways they can marry? One man can marry another lady. So in how many ways we can make a couple from these two men and these two ladies? This is a very important, very interesting problem actually. So what would be the natural solution or that come to your mind? That you have two men, so from men, and suppose this is a box for men and this is a box for ladies, so you may choose in two ways for a male and you may choose two ways for ladies. So the obvious answer should be 2 cross 2 in 4 ways. So this should be the answer, 4 ways, but this is actually a typical overcounting mistake. There is a overcounting mistake there. Why? Simply see the mistake. To understand the mistake, actually we name the men and the women. Suppose the names of the men are, suppose one is Rahul and another is Sujoy. And names of the ladies, suppose one is Rima, Neela, and another is Rima. So for Rahul, you may choose Neela or Rima. So Rahul and Neela is a couple. Again, Rahul and Reena is another possibility. Two possibilities are there. And for Sujoy, two possibilities are there. One is Neela and another is Rima. So Sujoy and Neela is a couple, and Sujoy and Reena is another couple. But these four things actually don't come, these four possibilities, because if R is married to Neela, then Sujoy cannot marry Neela, because Neela is already married to Rahul. So this option won't come. If Rahul is married to Rima, then Sujoy cannot marry Rima, so that possibility won't come. So there are some overcounting there. So what should be the right way of counting here? Suppose we take Rahul. Rahul can marry in two ways. This is the right process should be there. This is the right process of selection. Rahul can marry Rima or Neela. So two ways. If Rahul marries Rima, Neela is left. So Sujoy have to marry Neela. If Rahul and Rima are married, so only one option is there. Again, if Rahul marries Neela, then again also Sujoy has only one option, that is Rima. That is one way. That means if Rahul first chose any one of them, then Sujoy is left only with only one option. So the right process should be of only two ways. In how many ways Rahul is choosing Rima or Neela? In two ways, and Sujoy would then choice in only one way, because only one person would be left for Sujoy. So Rahul would choose in two ways and Sujoy would choose only one way, because only one would be left for Sujoy. So the right number of process for selection would be only two ways, not four ways. So this is a typical another problem for where overcounting mistakes are done. So right process should be the multiplication, and this type of errors do while this types of error will come when you apply the multiplication process. Here it apply the multiplication process. While applying multiplication process, you don't go with all of them, you just take one of them, one of the case, and take the number of cases, and then go to the next step and take the number of cases there. Okay.